Odie Loke TV here. Hit that like, subscribe so y'all can be notified. Salute WJ Luckett. Salute Darren Collins. Salute, salute. I keep on messing up my intro. I keep on messing it up. But y'all know Odie Loke keeps it real. But let's get into this. Let's get into this. Salute, salute, salute. Salute to the playback gang. Salute to everybody who comes in the chat. Salute to the old and new subscribers. Appreciate every last one of you guys. Let's get into this one, right? So, Cody Crowley, and according to Dan Raphael, right? I did a little short vid on it yesterday. But according to Dan Raphael, he says, right, he says that they have came to us, some kind of agreement, some kind of deal, right? I'm told that per Team Ennis, a deal has been made for the fight. Let's see if Crowley actually signs and it happens. So I thought if everything is fine, right? Like I said yesterday, if everything is fine, why is everybody dragging their feet, right? Why is Cody Crowley, sorry, dragging his feet? If everything is so cool, are they waiting? Are they waiting until until this fight is over on March 30th to the type of to try to announce it? And I didn't get this one but according to Dan Raphael too, um said he had said that it's not going to be on the Canelo undercard. So I'm like, I, this is what I'm saying, right? So you didn't waste it. So you wasted all this time, right? Like, great thing that you're out of that lawsuit, right? That's over. You don't have to worry about that. Great thing you're out of that. But you still have to be an active fighter, bro. And you just sitting on the sideline. And we not hearing nothing. We don't know about a fight date. You and Cody Crowley haven't even, officially signed. I mean, well, you probably have signed, but Cody Crowley, he's dragging his feet. And, he could be getting advised right by the PBC, right? Because after this fight, Terrence Crawford is going into negotiations with Tszyu, right? So that means, shortly after that, he's going to vacate these belts, right? He's going to vacate those other titles. We already know he's taking the WBO Super up there with him to 154 so he can get a bigger purse split, right? So we know that that's going to happen. So he's not going to vacate the WBO, but the WBC and WBA is going to be free. And the PBC, they might want Cody Crowley to take on Barrios, right? The PBC, they might want Cody Crowley to take on Stanionis. This is what people have to understand, man. Because we get all the way to this point, everything is supposed to be all good. Hopefully, like during this live stream or after the live stream, whatever, some kind of deal has been made with him and Cody Crowley. Hopefully, right? But I just don't understand. I'm just trying to just understand it. Like, okay, if a deal was made, shit, that should mean that Cody Crowley signed, right? That he signed the contract, that everything is okay. But obviously, it's probably not. And we have to understand that it has more belts that's about to be out on, like out on the scene now, right? They're going to be out free. Two more belts is about to be out there. And the PBC, they have to, right? They have to match up people with their people. Boots is secondary. This is what I keep on trying to tell people. Like, Crawford is secondary, right? Y'all hit that like button for your boy. Like, Crawford is secondary. Boots is secondary. If you're not signed to the PBC, you're secondary to them, right? So they're gonna, they're gonna put their fighter priorities over yours, right? Like even if it make their fighter look like a duck, even if it make their fighter look, you know, crazy, in the boxing world, they don't care. They don't care, right? They don't care. They have proven this over and over and over. They don't care, right? So according to Dan, oh Bruce, gas, boxing, jazz, and more. Salute, brother. Man, as soon as I get this laptop, man, I'm gonna start giving out these wrenches again, man. I thought you had a wrench, Darren. Man, I guess I didn't give you one yet. But I'm gonna give a lot of people wrenches. But yeah, though, you guys. But this is just bad news, right? It's slowing down this man's career. We don't know what's going on. Bozy not talking, right? Bootsy barely talks, right? Uh, Man, we're not hearing nothing. I haven't seen nothing on YSM Media. Salute to YSM Media. I haven't seen nothing on his channel about it. Right? I haven't seen nothing. So I'm just, like we just waiting around like Boots waiting around, I guess, right? Like, and it's crazy, but this is what happens, right? Like people, they think that we hate the PPC. No, we don't hate the PPC. This is just what happens when you mess with that side of the street. Your boxing career gets stagnated, and it's like, okay, they probably could get you a bag, once at a right, like one at a time, a bag here. Okay, 12 months later, we can get you another bag. 12 months later, we can get you another bag. Okay, right, but that's how your boxing career is gonna die. Right, because you're gonna get that big old bag, you're gonna go out, you're gonna blow up in weight, you're not gonna be in the ring. You're gonna wait till like, like 2 months before the fight, then you're gonna get back in the ring. You're not right, like you haven't been trained, you haven't been doing nothing but just eating and traveling, right? Come on. Now your whole career is just down the drain. Boots don't talk at all. Yeah, man. Like he has to talk, he has to, man, like he don't want to build up his career like that. Like I get it, I understand. Right? He wants the other people to do that, but you have to, bro. You have to get out here. You see what Crawford had to do, right? Like Crawford had to become public enemy number one, bro. You might have to do that. You might have to become the villain. Boots, you might have to become the villain to get some eyes on you, bro. You see Devin Haney. Devin Haney, the villain. Devin Haney is the villain now, right? Crawford the villain. Devin Haney the villain, right? It got certain fighters, they're the villain now. This is just how people, this is just how the boxing world proceeds, and they want to see these people lose, right? Just because they're so good, right? And the fan base is talking so, like so much trash to other fan bases, and they know that their fighter can't, like their favorite fighter really can't do nothing with this guy. So they want to see this guy lose to anybody except their fighter, right? Anybody. Nah, man, you can't fight him, man, because your pay-per-view numbers ain't right. Right, man, because you move around like a rabbit, but you can fight him, right? You can fight him. I want people to understand that the PBC is known and top ranked, right? Because Loma, he gets a lot of shots coming off losses too. Well, he get a lot of shots just coming off a loss, coming off an L, right? Right back in a championship fight. How the hell is this possible? But right, different strokes for different folks, right? Some people have that protection plan. Some people don't. Right. And then some of these, like some of these boxing fans, they act like that they don't see that. Right. Fake fans will turn on him the moment he faces stiff competition. Watch and see 47 dead before where yeah, yeah, like 47 is dead for him, right? Man, but 47 is dead for him, man. Like I could probably see, yeah, 47 is dead for him. If he's not gonna sign to the PBC, he might as well give it up. I don't I just don't see what's the problem. I just don't see what's so hard to understand about that. Right? If you're not going to sign to them, you might as well give it up. And if you go to 154, you're going to have to deal with them anyway. Again, right? Because they got 154 and 147 sold up. So he has to deal with the PBC regardless, right? You're not in the position of Crawford, Boots, Bozy. Listen to me, you guys. Listen. Y'all are not in the position of Crawford. Crawford is a two-time undisputed champion. He has the credentials, right? And Crawford is on his way out, not on his way in, not trying to build his name, not trying to do none of that shit. He's on his way out the door. He just want a couple of nice paydays before he walks out the door, right? You still on a, right? Like, man, you still trying to build yours. You still trying to build yours. Right? And it's going to be hard. It's going to be extremely hard for Jerome Boots Ennis to become undisputed unless he signs with the PBC. That's at 154 or 147. Don't matter. Right? Yeah, like Al Heyman, he owned 154 too. He owned it. So it's like, right, he got a lot of fighters at 162. Man, but he don't own it because Janabek got the two belts. Right? Then Charlo, he should have been stripped, but hey, it is what it is. And then it got Laura, right? Who about to fight for his title, against the Rafa. So they got two of the belts at 160. Think about this. They got two of the belts at 160. Right? I don't know how many belts they got at 154. They got the WBC. They got the WBO on their side right now, WBC, and I think they about to have the WBA, right? Or they got the WBA too, because who do Manamov fight with? Who do he fight with? Manamov. Don't he got the belt at 154? Manamov, that's his name, right? And who is he signed with? Oh no, oh no. Do anybody know who Manamov signed with? The guy who got the belt at 154. Who is he signed with? Most of the top 10 is in Al Heyman's stable. Yeah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like Al Heyman, he runs the several divisions, right? He run, right, man. Now he don't run 168 because Canelo run that, right? Like Canelo got 168 sold up. That's Canelo division now. Like, I mean, Canelo could do whatever the hell he want to do, right? He's bro, like Canelo could say, "Hey, f you, homie, I'm going over here." Oh, what? You don't want what? F you, homie, I'm going to go back. Man, and everybody is willing to take him back too, right? Canelo could throw up the middle finger to Al Heyman, leave, go to Eddie Hearn, throw up the middle finger to him, leave, go to Oscar, throw up the middle finger, leave, right? But come back to Al, and Al will open up his arms to him. Or go back to Eddie, they'll open up their arms. Oh, come on, Canelo. Oh, man, man, they'll pat him on the back. Oh, man, it'll be all right, man. Man, man, just calm down, bro. Just calm down, man. Like, this dude can do whatever the hell he want to do, bro. Whatever the hell he want to do, right? Throw up the middle finger to Al Heyman. You ain't gonna give me 35 million for Charlo? Okay, I'm gone. Go to Eddie Hearn. Man, like you talking to Eddie Renault so crazy. Oh man, I'm gone. No, man, because they didn't want to pay him the money either, for certain fights. So he like, what? Oh man, I'm gone. And he go back. Right now he messing with Al Heyman. Now he said that he don't want Oscar De La Hoya to have nothing to do with the fight, even though Oscar De La Hoya fighter is in the fight. It's like this guy is man. Like, hey, Al, check this out. I don't want Oscar De La Hoya to do nothing with this fight, homie. Nothing. Don't put his name nowhere. I don't want him nowhere. I don't want him to get no credit nowhere. You like, bro, calm down, Canelo. Right? Calm down, bro. Calm down. We know you are terrified of Benavidez. We know. We understand. We understand. Right? Just calm down. Man, if we gonna make a fight, we'll begin for you. We'll hang me for you, bro. Just, chill, man. We gonna get Charlo back on the wagon, right? And then you gonna fight him in September. Just, calm down, bro. Man, the Canelo was going around wilding the hell out, bro. Man. And then they keep on bringing up the narrative, right? The PBC fanboys. Oh man, we thought that he left the PBC. He did. Just because he came back don't mean he didn't leave. What the hell are you talking about? He left, went over there, got mad, left again, came on back, made a deal with you, then got mad at Oscar. Get your ass out of here. You like, bro, this dude Canelo, bro, like I think he got the biggest ego, right, in boxing. Canelo got the biggest ego, bro, hands down, man. But I don't understand what they waiting on. Rumors that Jerron and Colton gonna be on the card in the summertime. What, on a card in the summertime? See, this is what I'm talking about. On a card in the summertime, bro, you gonna be out the ring a year without no holdups. I can see if you had a holdup like Crawford. I can see if your career was really being stagnated like Crawford. If you was stuck in a rematch like Crawford, I can see that happening to you. But you had nothing going on. You had the belt since last, September or some shit? And you still haven't got in the ring, and now they talking about pushing you to the summer? And you still messing around on that side of the street where Eddie Hearn is begging you to come over there. Please come. Please, man. Please. Please come over here. Whatever you want, Boost. We'll do a show in Philly. We'll do a couple shows in Philly. What you want? You're a great talent. You're excellent. You're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. But you would rather waste your time with the PBC chasing down Mario Barrios, who was advised, right? Who was advised. Mario Barrios was told to take a hiatus on your ass. They told Mario Barrios, hey, bro, you're not fighting. We waiting on that WBC title to be vacated so we can get you elevated to full champion, and then we're going to run with you, right? And then we're going to put on a show with you in Texas, bro, right? Because you're Hispanic. You can bring in a fan base in Texas. Texas is a big Hispanic market. We're going to milk you as far as we can. That's smart business. It is. It's smart business. That's smart business. I can't lie about that. That's smart business. That would be smart business to do. Right? Milk him as long as possible. Just like when they was doing with Spence. They was trying to milk Spence as long as possible. But Spence ran out of people to fight. It's the same thing with Tank. It's the same thing with Canelo. You run out of people to cherry pick. You run out of cherries on the tree. And then you have to fight a dog. Eventually, you're going to have to fight a monster eventually. In the sport of boxing, you can only get away with picking so many cherries. Right? Before you have to step up your competition and fight a dog. And then once you fight this, this upper level of competition, you're either going to get exposed or beat. Right? You're either going to get exposed or beat. You know why? Because you used to picking cherries. Earl Spence Jr., we knew he can beat Danny. We knew he can beat Ugas. Right? The Sean Porter fight was debatable. But I thought he was going to beat Sean Porter until the fight happened. Right? Carlos Ocampo, Lamont Peterson. Right? Then you get down and now you've been right. You have been, the PBC have, they have put out this persona just like they do in the tank. I keep on telling y'all, bro, the writing is on the wall. Just like they do in the tank. They keep on putting out this persona that you this big pay-per-view star, right? Oh, he sells all these pay-per-views. Oh, he do all this. Oh, he do all that. Okay. Right? Now, when you run out of people to sell these pay-per-views with, right? These so-called pay-per-views with, what's gonna happen? You're gonna have to fight competition to sell those pay-per-views, right? And when you fight them, you're either gonna get exposed or you're gonna lose. So this is just how the boxing game go. And Tank, he pushing himself into a corner. Canelo has already pushed himself into a corner. What can Canelo do now? What could he do? What? The man has literally pushed himself into a corner. It's David Benavidez, David Morrell, Jermell Charlo, right? That's on the PBC right there. It got Billy too. Man, but who is he gonna fight? We already know who he's gonna fight. He's gonna pick the easiest one out of all of them. That's Jermall Charlo, rather. He's gonna pick Jermall, right? He's gonna pick Jermall, or unless he's gonna pick Benavidez and he's gonna put a rehydration clause on him. You get it? That'll make him weak as hell, right? You coming from 175 or more, right? Because we know that Benavidez, he's going to blow up to 190, 185, 190, something like that. And then you have to come back down to 168, and then he's going to put a 10-pound rehydration clause. So now you can only go to 178. That's the way that Canelo can get him too, right? Now you can only go to 178, and now you drained as hell, right? Because you just came from 195, 185, 190. Now you drained as hell. All Canelo has to do is work on your body for a couple of rounds. Bro, like they know how to play the game, bro. No, this is why Canelo he advised, but this is why Eddie Reynoso, they said, oh yeah, man, y'all can fight, Rosich. I mean, go up to 175. Come on, man. Tricks. Man, Canelo is tricky like that. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Canelo he pull him back down and try to fight him at 168. I wouldn't be surprised, right? Because he has the advantage now. Right? Man, the Canelo knows he has the advantage now. Right? Canelo probably got people behind the scenes watching Benavidez wait. Hey man, like what did he weigh in, before the fight? Oh man, he weighed like 190. All right, all right, thank you. Come on. drag his ass back down to 168. Right, that's gonna be hard to get to 168 off. I mean, right, period. Coming from 190, it's gonna be hard for Benavidez to get back down there. He's gonna do it though, right? Because he wants to fight. He gonna do it, and then Canelo gonna put a rehydration clause on his ass. Like, yeah, and then you can only come in 178 fight night. He's gonna be done. Hey, I can see Canelo doing that too, or just fighting Jamal Charlo, man, because he don't want to fight Crawford. We already know, man, because he know that Crawford stays ready, right? Crawford stay ready, so he already know. Nah, I want to fight him. He stay ready. I'm here in the summertime, or this Canelo undercard fantasy. Nah, according to this article on Dan Raphael, y'all can go and look at the X page. And y'all probably can look at it yourself. Because somebody had commented, and it was like, yeah, like they need to hurry up and do this, so he can get on that Canelo undercard. And and Dan Raphael, he said something about like, nah, man, he haven't heard nothing about that, right? Like something of that nature, like, nah, man, I don't think he's gonna be on the Canelo undercard. Right? I'm like, wow, bro. So dragging it out, and now you talking about the summertime, Darren? Like, come on, bro, the summer. But I guess, man, where the Super Boots fans at, right? Why y'all not, like why y'all not screaming from the mountaintops at the PBC? Like, make Cody Crowley sign the damn contract. Cody Crowley, sign the contract. Sign the contract. Or get out the damn way. Right? Y'all can say this about everybody else, but when it's somebody on the PBC, see, man, don't y'all see how it is? When it's a fighter that deals with them, they never get called out on their bullshit. Right? Now, Cody Crowley, deal made, everything done. What's going on now, man? Oh, man, man, my big toe hurt, and I'm gonna need another, 2 weeks, man. Man, because my big toe hurt. Bruh, this is hilarious, man. Like, it's really sad, man. It's really, but hey, I guess. Oh yeah, WJ. Man, the Canelo is the most spoiled dude in the damn, in boxing, bro. Right? Because everybody, they just open up their arms to him. Oh, come on, Canelo, you come on over here, man. Right? But even Oscar, hey man, like, you can talk shit to me all you want, man. Just come over here, man. Man, I won't even. Just come and deal with me, man. I don't care, man. You could cuss me out. You could call me all type of punks and bitches and all that, man. I don't care. Just come over here, man. Come on, bro. This dude can do anything, bro. Come on, man. Look, and nobody says he's a bad businessman, right? Man, because Canelo, though, he's not a bad businessman, though. Canelo, he is about his business, though. He just won't stuff his way. That's all it is, right? He wanted his way. But when Crawford wants something his way, oh, no, nah, man, you can't have it your way. But Canelo, he gets a pass, right? Like everybody, oh, man, he's the money man. Like Canelo, he can. Oh man, he could throw up the middle finger to Al Heyman and go to, Getty, man, but go to Eddie Hearn, throw up the middle finger to him and come on back. Who cares? Right? The reason that the PBC fanboys, they don't care because he came back to the PBC. So they're not gonna, right? They're not gonna say nothing like that, man, because he came back. Oh man, he came back. Oh yeah. What? I'd be like, bruh, what? So Jaime Munguia, he can get 35 million, but Jamal Charlo can't. I mean, so Jaime Munguia, he can get an 8-figure payday, but Jamal Charlo can't get an 8-figure payday. But y'all supposed to be so black power. I don't get it, bro. These people is crazy, right? Like, so Lubin don't supposed to get a title shot with Tim Tszyu, but Fundora do, coming off a knockout. Damn, that's crazy to me. right? But y'all supposed to be so black power. I don't get it. I don't understand it, right? So Lubin, he don't deserve a shot, right? Like, even though I feel like right now that he got a gift decision, right? A gift decision. Gift. Here you go, gift, right? Even though I feel that way. But he didn't get knocked out in his last fight, right? Loma. Oh man, now we can say what we want to say about Lomachenko. Off his losses, he never was knocked out. Right? Yeah, he might get a title shot, and that is, unbelievable. He doesn't deserve it, right? But at the same time, let's put it into full context. Did he get knocked out? No. I'm talking about knocked out, like laid on the ground flat, and the referee had to talk to him. That's how Fundora got knocked out. But he deserves a shot over Lubin. Right? Because y'all feel like that he can beat Tim Tszyu probably, and y'all feel like that he can, that he'll have more of a chance with Crawford too. You like this weird, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, I looked at Fundora last night, man. I said Fundora be making a lot of mistakes, bro. Like, he just haven't got hit by the right puncher. Right? Man, but Brian Mendoza caught him, but he just haven't got hit by no Crawford, bro. Bro, he haven't been hit by a Crawford at all. At all. Crawford gonna let. I want to see that fight, man. I want to see that fight, man, because Crawford gonna make that man, bro. It's gonna be funny as hell too, man, because Crawford gonna knock him out. I'm talking about out, bro. I'm not talking about TKO. I'm talking about he's gonna knock that man out, and he's gonna fall probably face first. Blam! I'm telling you, I want to see it. Mad Max, salute. The General, salute. But who is Crowley? But Crowley, he's a Canadian fighter. Yeah, and he's a Canadian fighter. He's undefeated though. I think he's 22-0. He got a high knockout ratio too, but he's 22-0. And no, he's a decent fighter though. He's a mover. He's a man. Now, he remind you of a Karen Kukajan. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so that's why I'm like, bro, like, like, I don't, man. He remind me of a Karen Kukajan. Right? So I'm pretty sure that he can give Boots a good fight. I'm not saying he'll beat Boots or nothing like that, but I'm pretty sure he can give Boots a decent fight. He probably just want to get paid for it. And and he could be getting, right? He could be getting Mad Max, he could be getting advised by the PBC not to take this fight because Terrence Crawford in a few days, probably a week or a month, he about to, probably a month, like if the longest, he probably gonna man, but probably like 2 weeks to a month, he's about to drop those other belts. You feel what I'm saying? Because Crawford, he's about to go into negotiations with Tim Tszyu or Fundora, or if they pull out, then you feel what I'm saying? Then he's just gonna move up to 154, I guess, and he's gonna take on somebody up there anyway. So either way it go, he's gonna drop those belts, right? So the PBC, they want their fighters in line to get these belts. Boots not with the PBC. Boots, you outsider. Stay over there. You outsider. You dangerous. No. And you dangerous? Hell no. Stay over there. And you dangerous? Bro, like you are high risk, low reward. Hell no. Right? You not even making millions of dollars like Crawford was. Crawford was making millions of dollars in the welterweight division, y'all. Crawford was the highest paid welterweight, guaranteed wise. He was the highest paid one. Right? As far as getting guaranteed money, guaranteed. Right? The money that you can see, not back in. right? Not that back end shit. Guaranteed money. Terrence Crawford was the highest paid dude. 3.5 million to 4.5. A fight. Right? So he was already making his bread. Boots not even making $1 million. He has no leverage. He has no nothing. And you don't have a network. Crawford started off with Top Rank behind him. Bro, like you just in the wrong place at the wrong man. He had 147 at the wrong time. You feel what I'm saying? If he would have came to 147 about I'm talking about, like the higher rankings at 147 about, about 3-4 years ago, then he would have been cool. Talking about the higher rankings, I'm talking about amongst the Sean Porters and the Dannies and the Ugases and the Mean Machines and Jose Benavideses and all them people, right? Because he wasn't on that level then. They didn't look at him as that. I just the other night, Channel said Boots made $2-3 million off Showtime. I'm like, how? All Boots fans do is like, yeah, like how did he make $3-4 million off Showtime? Nah, like that makes no sense. 913, salute. Bud gonna stop Canelo, salute. JBG, too, salute. Appreciate y'all. Emperor Sports Channel, salute. How you doing? I'll hit that like button for your boy. Oh, that's what this is what we trying to find out, brother. We trying to find out when Boots is gonna fight again, right? Because it seems like they got a deal made according to Dan Raphael, but it's like, what's going on with the deal? Why is Cody Crowley dragging his feet? And the only thing I can come up with, right? This is just my opinion. I'm not saying it's true, but I have seen this movie before, right? And the only thing I could be thinking about is that Al Heyman is like, hey, bro, just wait, right? Just wait, man. Because we probably can get you a title shot against Stanionis, right? We probably can get you a title shot against Mario Barrios, right? Less dangerous fights, and he probably can make more money. Just think about that. A less dangerous fight than Boots, less dangerous, and he can make more money. What you think Cody Crowley gonna do? He gonna take that, right? And that leaves what? Boots just out in the cold with nobody to fight, right? Just waiting around. Wait, man, who gonna fight me? Man, they all ducking me. Everybody ducking me. Bro, go your ass to match room and stop playing. Or go to Top Rank. Go somewhere, bro. Just for the time being. Like, we know that you want to be your own free agent and all that. You probably can sign some partnership deals with them or something. You can do, right? Or go to DHP. Why not? Y'all hit that like button for your boy. Like, why not go to DHP? You don't like to talk trash. Your daddy don't talk trash like that. Bill Haney will talk a lot of shit, right? If you need somebody that's gonna, talk for you and cap too at the same time sometimes, and be capping at the same time sometimes, come on, man. Bill is the man. Man, but Bill is gonna be man, but Bill gonna make Bill will make Boots look like fucking Incredible Hulk. And everybody will hate Boots, and that will make him more popular. And that will make Boots more popular because a lot of people will want to see him lose now, right? Because he's dealing with Bill. Oh man, he's dealing with Bill. Man. Oh man, he got to lose. Come on, man. Man, well, people got to understand, man, that it's just the mentality of people. Like in Fundora defense, he never killed Lou when he took a beating. Yeah. Mhm. According to the PBC fans, Fundora is going to be a tough Crawford juices. Yeah, like, I don't see how that's gonna be a problem. Like I seen that man, I looked at some highlight reel of him. I said, bro, he get hit with that left hook. Like, oh, he don't want to take that from Crawford. If he get what, oh, bro, if he get hit with that left hook from Crawford, he gonna be like, oh my God, it's a different level of power, and he gonna get on his back foot, and that's all you got to do to Fundora, right? You have to put Fundora on his back foot. Nobody was able to do that. Nobody is able to do that. Crawford can. Now, have you ever seen Fundora fight off his back foot? No, he doesn't fight off his back foot. He's a come forward fighter, right? Who throws a lot of punches and leaves a lot of openings. So the more punches you throw, the more openings you're gonna leave. So, man, especially for an elite counterpuncher like Crawford, man, he gonna knock him right out. He gonna start off at the body, right? And we already know that. Then he gonna uppercut him, right? Because why? Because Fundora, he likes to lean in. He likes to get short like the fighter, right? He likes to get short like you instead of using his reach. He likes to get right. He likes to fight on the inside, and that's gonna be deadly. You got to look at fighting on the inside. He has an 80-inch, arm reach, but fighting on the inside, Terrence Crawford has a 74-inch. They only separated by 6 inches of arm length. So on the inside, Crawford gonna have the advantage, and he's quicker. And I already know what Al Heyman them will do with that fight. They will not make it. They won't make no Fundora versus no Terrence Crawford. They wouldn't make that fight. They wouldn't do it. They already know, bro. They like, bro, Crawford will knock this man out. If Brian Mendoza can knock out Fundora, Crawford can definitely knock his ass out and pick him apart at the same time. Just because he tall, man, he don't fight tall. Man, and even if he did fight tall, man, I just don't think he's skilled enough. Yeah, man. So let's get into Tim Tszyu real quick. Let's get into the hit list. Tim Tszyu's hit list. He has a hit list, y'all. And according to his hit list, I didn't see Spence on this damn hit list nowhere. Right? So Tim Tszyu's hit list. I'm gonna get to y'all comments in a second. Just give me a second, y'all. So Tim Tszyu's hit list. Harrison, Ocampo, Mendoza, Charlo, Crawford, Canelo. Now, where the hell is Errol Spence Jr. name at on this t-shirt? Now, why is he bringing up Errol Spence Jr. right now? Why is, his manager bringing up Errol Spence Jr.? Right? And why is people getting mad at me in my comment sections, right? Getting mad at me because I'm reporting the news. Bro, it's crazy. Right? These people, they get mad at you because you reporting what's out there in the boxing media. You just reporting it. I hope it's not true. I don't want Tim Tszyu to duck Crawford. No, I want him to be the old-fashioned fighter that he say he was, right? I want him to be that and get his ass in the ring with Terrence Bud Crawford. But according to this t-shirt, he has Crawford name on it. And he doesn't have Spence. So why in the hell is he bringing up Errol Spence Jr.? This is his shirt. We didn't make this shirt, y'all. This his shirt. You had a chance to put Earl on your shirt? Right? You could have put no, you could have put Mendoza, you could have put Spence, Charlo, Crawford, Canelo. Or Spence, Crawford, right? Or Spence, Crawford, Charlo, Canelo. It doesn't matter, but you didn't do it. Now you expect us to see now this is what this is what happens when people, they put stuff on camera and, you know, they kind of forget, right? Man, because it's like, bro, like, oh yeah, man, but Spence will be a legendary fight. Yeah, bro, you've been talking to Al Heyman. We know you've been talking to Al now, right? We know you've been talking to Al. And Al is advising you, hey, that WBC title is more prestigious anyway than that WBO title. Right now, this is how they, bro, like, y'all remember how they used to talk, about the WBO? The WBC title, when when Wilder had it. Y'all remember how they used to talk when Wilder had that belt? The WBC belt is the most prestigious belt in boxing. Hmm. This is what's being said to Tim Tszyu behind the scenes. Man, now you don't need that sanctioning body over there, the WBO. What you need them for, right? They are the newest, like they are the newest sanctioning body to boxing. They are the newest one. What do you need them for? Come on over here to the WBC. We will treat you right, right? You can fake an injury after the fight or whatever you need to do, right, to get up out of the fight. I wouldn't be surprised. I would, bro, like anything is possible over there. I would not be surprised if somebody fake an injury, whoever wins fake an injury, just to get up out these negotiations and, man, so they can vacate that damn belt. Right? Or they got a mysterious family issue, or they got man. But Tim Tszyu, he can always say, "Hey, man, I got a family emergency back at home. I have to go back home." Come on, anything. We know that boxing is corrupt as hell, and we know that the PBC is known for faking damn injuries. Right? I'm not saying for sure it's going to happen, but it's possible. Anything's possible over there. Salute 913. Bug gonna stop Canelo. Yeah, man. He really trying to duck. Rolling, Rollins. I mean, Rolando. My bad, brother. Oh, do you remember the days when Crawford had Spence scared to come outside now, Team Zoo? But yeah, man. But Bug is really the boogeyman. Like Crawford is really the boogeyman. Like Crawford is really the boogeyman of all these dudes, right? Like these dudes, they don't really want to fight this man. Rolando, what you say? No, OD, what do you think Boots should do with his career going on? But I think that Boots needs to go to somewhere where he has a platform behind him that has money to at least overpay these guys at least $10,000, $20,000. Man, because you have to have, man, because that's something that I believe from Steven Espinoza when he said, yeah, we have to overpay these guys to fight Boots. I believe that. You have to. He dangerous as hell. What the hell you think somebody gonna do? Hey, bro, like everybody ain't Villa. Everybody is not Roman Villa. Right? But everybody not Sergey Lipinets. Right? Or Delorme. Everybody is not those guys. Some people want to get paid to get their brains beat in. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. Like some people want some kind of compensation. Like, bro, I don't have no medical. I don't have no benefits. Bro, like anything can happen to me. I probably have to pay a medical bill. Anything. Right? Pay these guys accordingly. And I'm pretty sure that Eddie Hearn them, they would do it. Eddie Hearn would do it. You know why? Because he know he has a dominant fighter at 147. He know he has a dominant fighter. And it's like if anybody at the PBC want to become undisputed, they have to come to his fighter. You feel what I'm saying? And in the meantime, Boots will be active as hell. It doesn't matter. Go to the UK, fight a couple dudes. I don't give a damn. We see what's going on, right? We see what's going on. You have to stay active, bro. And that's what it's all about to me. He has to stay active. Get your money because Eddie gonna pay you decent. Get your money. He's gonna make sure you get fights. And you're bro, what? And he's gonna build up your profile because he know how to talk too. Right? He know how to talk too. Be capping too sometimes. He know how to talk too. Your daddy don't talk, you don't talk, Eddie Hearn to talk for y'all. What's the problem? And you got Connor being over there, and you got David Evanesian over there, and you got a couple other people over there that you can fight. Just for the time being to keep you active, right? Until all the belts get dropped at 147, and you can, and then you can process the landscape now, right? You can survey the landscape. Okay, all right, Eddie, I want to go after him now, right? Come on, like it'll be a big fight. Let's see if the PBC if they want to do some, like some joint type of stuff. Come on. But that's the only way to me. Man, look, because at this point, man, but Andy Cruz would have, bro, like Andy Cruz would have, man, like I would have said, man, I would have talked to Andy Cruz translator and been like, hey, bro, like how they treating you over there? That's just me. Bro, like you getting treated cool up there? All right, man. Man, I think I need to have a little talk with Eddie, man. Right? Man, but hey Eddie, man, can I sign like a, man, do you mind signing like a little 2-fight deal, man, so I can just get it, so I can get a test of the waters or something? You know what I'm saying? Oh, for real? Oh, man, but Eddie Hearn jump out his damn seat. What? Oh my God! Hey, man, but get the deal. Hey, man, but sign up, man, we need the paperwork written up. We need the paperwork written up quick as possible. Come on, right? And then all that what's the name has to do, right? And then, man, but on Dragon Leg salute, like all what's the name mixtape hero salute, Zai the guy salute. Yeah, man. But all Bozy will have to do then, right? Man, because Andy Cruz and Boots Ennis will be on the same card. They will be on the same card. Eddie Hearn will make sure of that they be on the same card. Right? They both great fighters. They both, I mean, very elite fighters. Right? Like Andy Cruz, he's showing that he good. Right? Boots, we already see his eye test. On the same card. Come on. And all Bozy Ennis will have to do, right? Because we already know that Andy Cruz, he's going to be on the undercard. All he will have to do is go in the back, change his clothes, right? But change the t-shirt, change it to, but change it to the Jerron Boots Ennis shit, right? Put on his little Scully that he like to wear, but change it to the Jerron Boots Ennis colors and come walking right back out with his son. 2 paydays, same card. Yaka. Let's get it. 2 paydays, same card. I don't see what's wrong with that, bro. I don't even understand why they not doing that. That's the obvious shit to me. It's like, okay, we got a good fighter in Andy Cruz, and he's signed to Matchroom. He's already over there with Eddie. Bozy works with Eddie and Andy Cruz. You already work with him. But your son is over here fucking stagnated. And Andy Cruz has had, 3 fights in 8 months? It's like, bruh, like, am I tripping? Shit, I guess I'm tripping. Yeah, I guess I'm tripping, y'all. Man, like, you know what I'm saying? And then they keep on running around with this narrative. Tszyu was undisputed. Tszyu was undisputed. No, he wasn't. And if Tszyu was undisputed, Tszyu, he needs to go and talk to, Mauricio Suleiman and, and make Mauricio Suleiman put him down in the history books, right? Because you can't find Teofimo Lopez nowhere as no fucking undisputed. Nowhere. So he needs to take up that issue with Mauricio Suleiman, right? You can't change history. Like why do these content creators they try to change history? You can't change history. He was never undisputed. Cambosis was never undisputed. They was never undisputed. It is what it is. Don't lie. Just because Mauricio Suleiman he said it, but did he put it down in the record books? Did he make it official? He can say any damn thing. Mauricio Suleiman says a lot of shit. But is it down officially? No. Right? And we know it's not. Oh no, for real. Like Bill will find a way, but I think Mr. Ennis have too much pride. Yeah, man. He has to let go of that pride. He has to let go of that pride, and he has to worry about his son's best interest. Right? He has to worry about his son's career. And like your son, he gonna always get criticized for whatever he do. This is just boxing, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He can be beaten good. Man, he can beat King Kong. Somebody always gonna have something to say. It doesn't matter. But your son has to be active. And your son is looking at Andy Cruz and probably like, what the fuck is going on? Andy got another fight? Damn, daddy, you about to go to another fight? Damn, okay. Andy got another fight? Damn, he got another fight, y'all. Andy got another fight. Man, bro. Damn, man, like a month ago. Damn, he got another. Andy got another fight? Damn, daddy, you done made 3 paydays. Right? You done made 3 paydays, but I haven't made one. That's crazy. That is crazy. Right? That's crazy. You done made 3, but I didn't make one. Yeah, man. I guess I'm tripping, man. I guess I got more, I got a lot of love for Boots, man, because I want Boots to succeed. I can see the talent, right? We all see it. We all see it. I just think he shouldn't, I don't think he should mess with Crawford because Crawford would destroy that man whole career. But other than that, stay away from Crawford. He can beat everybody else, in my opinion. Right? He has a great chance against everybody else. That's just my opinion. But man, by us bringing this up and us talking about this stuff, like we get called haters. We literally get called haters for trying to look out for Boots' best interest. We're not managers, we're not promoters, none of that. But it's obvious that we can see the writing on the damn wall. We're not stupid. We're not stupid. And if Andy Cruz is having 3 fights in 8 months and your son ain't even touched the damn ring, like something going on. And stop listening to Steven Espinoza, man. That's the problem. Boots really want that work. Call out Crawford disrespectfully, in my opinion. Oh yeah. Like it ain't nobody that's gonna pay for the fight. You see that Boots is having trouble getting Cody Crowley in the ring. This is unbelievable. Right now, I want y'all to understand. Now, if he was over there with Eddie Hearn, do you think he will have this much trouble getting somebody in the ring? Anybody. Eddie will man, but Eddie will find a Euro bum. It doesn't matter. He will find a taxi cab driver, somebody. Just to keep this man active. And he will tell us, yeah, like we couldn't get the, like we couldn't get the fights with the other guys, like, you know what I'm saying? And so we got to keep our fighter active. So we just, come on. Do that in Philly. Right? A small little venue in Philly. Sell that out. Knock him out. Right? The next venue, try to get a nicer, man, a bigger name. You could probably get David Avanesyan over there. Right? You can link him to Crawford. He's linked to Crawford through Crawford. You can see, man, but people, they gonna already, I mean, like, they already comparing you to Crawford, so why not fight David Avanesyan? Right? Why not fight David Avanesyan? You knock out David Avanesyan in Philly. Oh, your crowd getting bigger. Oh, man, he did it quicker than Crawford. He did this better than Crawford. He did that better than Crawford. You already know. He did this better than Crawford. He did that better than Crawford. Y'all know Crawford ducked him. Everybody know Crawford ducked him. Come on. Run with that. We all know it'd be cat, but run. I mean, come on. The casuals don't really know. They don't, keep up like that. Man, I could be a hell of a promoter, man. I just see right through it. Espinosa is a lion rat. Showtime gave Boots Castillo, Karen and Villa. Let that sink in. Exactly. 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 Let that sink in. Showtime could have gave him Barrios a while ago. Right? They could have gave him Stanionis. Stanionis didn't have nobody to fight. Think about that. Stanionis didn't have nobody to fight. Virgil kept on falling out of the fight. Why didn't Steven Espinosa, why didn't he try to maneuver a deal for him to get the Stanionis fight? Because he don't got no fucking pull like that. Right? And he's manipulating Boots' career, right, to sabotage, because Steven Espinosa know that Boots is a great fighter. He know a good fighter right now. Right? He know that Boots is a good fighter right now. Right? And he's trying to hold on to that. Right, man. He don't want nobody else to get a hold of that, especially Eddie Hearn. They don't like Eddie. Bob don't nobody like Eddie, right? Nobody like Eddie. Bob don't like him. Frank Warren don't like him. Man, I know that Shelly Finkel damn sure don't like his ass. Shelly Finkel want to destroy the Matchroom. Shelly Finkel, man, I want to bring down the whole damn company. Eddie Hearn got Andy Cruz too. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, man. Now he got Andy Cruz is with Bozy. Bozy trains Andy Cruz. Bozy Ennis trains Andy Cruz. He's in the gym with Boots every fucking day. I don't get it. All right. Hey, what y'all say? What y'all say? Real talk boxing. Salute. Am I late? Yeah, man. But you here, brother. You here. Tszyu had until Thursday to show that he had an old school mentality for the crowd. Yep, he has until Thursday. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. Yep, he has until Thursday. Tim Tszyu has until Thursday to figure out what he's going to do. Right? And did y'all see Leonard Ellerby post? Damn, I should have got that tweet. Right, when he man, like the WBO, man, like they should be ashamed of themselves, basically, right? They putting too much pressure. They putting pressure on, huh? You got to wait till, one fight over, to start negotiating. What? Tank didn't do this. See, this is what I'm saying. Tank didn't do that shit. But everybody else got to do, something different. But Tank didn't do it. Tank was about to fight Hector Luis Garcia, but he was negotiating with Ryan Garcia. Didn't say shit. Nobody had nothing to say. Stop. Leonard, be quiet, man. Right? Yeah, man. He has until Thursday, man. Now we gonna see how it work on out, you guys. Boots should move up to 154. But if he move up to 154, real talk boxing, the PBC got a lock on 154 too. They got a lock on that too. Right? So what is Boots gonna do at 154? Right? He probably don't even be able to get a title up there. Boots probably don't even be able to get a title at 154 if he's not associated with the PBC. Right? Because we know he's not gonna fight Crawford. Right? He's not gonna fight Crawford even at 154. He can go up to 154. He's not gonna fight Crawford. I bet. But he's not gonna fight Crawford. So it's only gonna be the IBF, WBC, WBA belts. And I think all those belts is ran by the PBC, right? So what? It's nothing that nobody can do, man. The PBC got a lock on all that right there. From 147, they got a lock on 135. No, 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 no. No, 135 got it switched up now. They don't got a lock on 140. Nope. Not no more because Matias, he left. I heard that Kenneth Sims, he left too. Matias left. Wilder about to leave again. Uh, it's just kind of like a mass exodus, right? Um, Man, they got a couple more fighters who left the PBC too. But yeah, man, that's just basically it, you guys. King Art, salute, salute. I don't know what you say, real talk. Now that you say that makes sense. Why Boo's trying to work with the PBC? Yeah, like he's trying to work with the PBC, but he's not trying to sign with the PBC. It's a big difference messing with Al. It's a big difference, right? You could be an associate, yes. Yes, and you're gonna get crumbs. You have to understand that. You're gonna get crumbs. And even if you do sign to us, you're not guaranteed to get unification fights. Ask Keith Thurman and Earl. You're not guaranteed to get a unification. You're not guaranteed nothing over there. Yep, he trying to duck him to fight Earl. That's for real. What's not being talked about is how the PBC this time last year had already almost 6 weeks. So exactly. They don't want to talk about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look, because in the beginning of last year, 2023, what we had that major card, January 7th, right? Had a major card. Man, and then around this time we had Benavidez Plant. Right? Total man. Then we had Canelo. Then we had Ryan Garcia, um, Tank after that. Then we had Canelo Ryder. Then we had who else after that? Boots took on somebody, Villa. We had Stephen Fulton. He went over there to Japan. He lost, right? We had Crawford Spence. Come on, bro. Like it was totally different year. And the reason that they had did that, right? The reason that they had did that because they was trying to, they was trying to keep the deal going with Showtime, but at the same time they was promoting themselves to the Amazon Prime, right? They signed Canelo in the hopes that that will keep, that will keep the budget at least one more year. This is what the PBC and Showtime was hoping for, right? They signed Canelo right after the May fight, right? They signed Canelo right after the fight that he had in May, man, because they was hoping that Showtime will be like, oh, okay, okay, like they got Canelo, he's a big pay-per-view star, so we'll give them another 40, $50 million for next year. You know, why? Because he gonna have one fight in September, right? And then he's gonna have another fight in May, then he's gonna have another fight, next September. So we can probably, keep it going, to at least, 2024, the end of 2024. This is what they was hoping, but it didn't work. Oh my God. This is what they was hoping, but it didn't work. Right? Paramount was like, nope, we're done. And it all fell apart then. And now they had to go over here to Amazon Prime and everything wasn't put together. That's why it took so long, because everything wasn't put together last minute, just man, but everybody moving around, they're trying to get everything together. Rolly said Al controls 147. That's why he's moving up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like man, but Rolly ain't lying. Rolly know what the hell he talk about. He know damn well that he control 147. Right? Rolly is not crazy. Man, like, and I got a video of Rolly too. My boy sent me a video of him and Rolly in Vegas. He was like, man, look who the hell I ran into. Man, shit, I can't download it though on this thing. I don't know why. Man, I guess it's coming. Yeah, man. So, man, shit, I'm gonna probably try to post a short of it. Crawford doesn't need to destroy another young black fighter. Oh yeah, that's a fact. Like doing all those big shows, they were hoping for Showtime to win. Exactly. That's what it was all about. That's why they gave us all those big shows last year because they was hoping that that Paramount and Showtime that they will renew it, for like give them at least another year. But no, bro, y'all should have been giving us that shit. If y'all would have gave us that in 2022 and then gave us that in 2023, you probably would have had a right. You probably would have had a case. You can't just do it when like man, you last minute do it when you're back against the wall. Now all of a sudden, oh man, we got to put on big fights, man. Man, like no, bro, you should have been putting on big fights, and Showtime will still be around, and y'all will still have a budget, right? And if y'all was selling all these pay-per-views like y'all claim y'all was, y'all should still have a budget because y'all should have met the quota, right? If y'all was selling all these pay-per-views like y'all claim y'all was, y'all was bringing in all this money. So something ain't adding up. Somebody was lying, right? Y'all hit that like button for your boy. But in doing so, they blew their whole wad. Exactly. They blew all that money on Canelo, right? They gave Canelo $35 million to fight Jermell Charlo. Jermell, right? Fight flopped. Fight flopped. Right? So Showtime, they probably like, man, we're done. Right? Like, bro, we're done, man. We're gone. We're done. We're done. Y'all putting on shows like this, nah, man, we're done. Like, we're done. Come on, man. That's just how it go. Like, Rolly, that kid, you gotta watch out for what you say around him because he say nobody needs to know. Oh yeah, like Rolly, he's a truth teller too. Like Rolly, he just blurt out shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, but Rolly mouth move before his brain think about what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like Rolly, he just be saying it, and then he probably think about it later, like, damn, I probably shouldn't have said that. Like, yeah, bro, you shouldn't have said it. Bro, like we know that Al Haymon run 147, but it's great to hear from one of his fighters. Right? At least one of his fighters told us too. He runs 147. We know that. We know he's the Phantom, right? The Wizard of Oz, the man behind the curtain. We know who Al Haymon is. Very intelligent dude, though. Very intelligent. Man, I could tell that Al he played chess though. I could tell he plays chess because I play chess, but I could tell he played chess. I'm not good as him, but he can play chess. He plays chess. Right? And the Crawford plays chess too. You can tell just by the moves they make. You can tell a chess player, I guess. Yeah, man. Like this is just how boxing is, man. But boxing is crazy at this point. Canelo, he don't have to do nothing. Canelo, he can whine and cry, go wherever the hell he want to do. He can just do whatever the hell he want to do. Canelo could do whatever he want to do. Man, we got to just come to that realization. Canelo could just do whatever the hell he want to do. Period. Just leave Canelo alone. He do what he want to do. Talk crazy to whoever the hell he want to talk crazy to. Throw the middle finger up to whoever the hell he want to do. Right? And then, man, like, and it is what it is at this point. Man, but it seems like, he has earned that right, right? Floyd Mayweather was the same way, so right. I mean, shit, and Canelo does have a lot of fucking fights. A lot of fights. What, 60 fights, 60 some fights? Earl Spence losing changed everything with Showtime. Nah, yeah, I could agree. I could agree with that, but I don't agree with the whole thing. I don't agree with the whole thing. I just think that they was trying to last minute shit. They was trying to last minute it instead of putting on good shows from 2022, right? If you would have put on good shows, 2 years in a row, then they probably would have been like, oh yeah, man, I mean, like, you feel what I'm saying? Man, no, but when you're back against the wall, they didn't gave you, like they didn't gave you a certain amount of time, and now all of a sudden you want to come out the blue and you want to put on shows, you want to put on fights, you want to do all this good stuff, and they probably looking like you could have been did this shit then, right? So if you putting on all this shit right now, you could have been did this, right? Man, we're done with y'all, right? We're done with y'all. That probably turned them off by putting on all these big shows. Like, what? So all of a sudden, we get all these shows, all of a sudden. Now that y'all know that your back is against the wall and you have to produce good product, we get good product? Why couldn't you give us good product just to give us fucking good product? Why do we have to hold you at gunpoint with the money just for you to give us good product? Why? We're done. We don't need you. You needed us. We was helping you out. We're done. Come on. Right? Like people, they don't look at it that way, right? They don't look at it the opposite way. Like, well, so what if Showtime, like what if Paramount and them, like what if they looked at all the numbers before and they like, okay, and then they gave these people an ultimatum, and now all of a sudden they got all these big shows coming on, and they got all this stuff, like they doing all this stuff within a year, and they looking like, why the fuck didn't you do this in 2022? Why you didn't do this in 2021? Why you didn't do this in 2020? Why you didn't do this in 2019? Why you didn't do this shit in 2018? Why do we have to, threaten to shut y'all down just for y'all to do this? Bro, we done. We have to threaten you just to get some good product from you? Nah. We're done. I would have been done. I'd have been like, bro, so all this time you could have been doing this, but you didn't want to do it. You just been taking our money, just fucking us out of our money, and you could have been putting on good shows, but you wasn't. And now that we threaten to take away your money, we threaten to take away your budget. Now you putting on good shows. You couldn't just give us that, without the budget being threatened. When you had an open budget, you didn't give us good shows. But now that your budget is about to be cut off, you giving us good shows? Get y'all ass out of here, man. No, I don't want to deal with y'all. No, 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 no. Why? Because I know if I give you another open budget, you know what you're gonna do to me? You ain't gonna give me no right. You're not gonna give me no good shows, right? Because if I give you an open budget, you're not gonna give me good shows. You have proven that, right? You have proven that. I can't trust you. Get out of here. Come on. Let's just shut it all down. We could put on some reruns or something else, it'll do more views than that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look, and y'all got to man, but people like they always just look at it. Oh man, it's like, nah, man. Like they probably looking at the numbers and probably like, what the hell is going on, bro? So we got to do all this just to get something good from y'all. Like, this is crazy. Man, but when you was getting that 60 million, 70 million dollars every year, right? Every year you just was getting it just openly, and you didn't have to worry about no backlash. You didn't have to worry about nothing. You didn't give us shit. Y'all was taking the good fights to Fox. Y'all was literally taking the good fights that y'all had to Fox. Not Showtime, to Fox. Hey, man, I just think the top fighters were a few and far in between. Yep, that's true. Yeah, you guys, but this is just how it is in this boxing, scene, man. Look, and let me play this little video right fast, man. Let me play this little video right fast, man. Look, because if Teofimo Lopez was undisputed, bro, he needs to go up, right? He needs to go to Mauricio Suleiman, and he needs to tell Mauricio Suleiman to let everybody know, even CBS Sports, right? He needs to let CBS Sports know. They need to let everybody know that he was undisputed, right? This is just a little thing that I have scrolled through on CBS Sports right now. This is the current. The only thing it doesn't have on here is Inoue last undisputed, right? Because I think he got that in December, something like that. And this article is from September, right? So we just gonna scroll through it. It's just a little screen recording I did. Scroll through it, and as you can see, the first man come up is Bernard Hopkins, 2004, 2005. Jermaine Taylor, right? Who beat? Come on, bro. Terrence Bud Crawford. Come on. Usyk. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Josh Taylor. Canelo Alvarez. Jermell Charlo. Devin Haney. The Monster. And Terrence Crawford again. Right? The only reason that they didn't have Inoue on there again, the Monster on there again, because the article was from September 28, 2023. And he got that, I think he got undisputed twice after that article was made. But as you guys can see, if Tio was undisputed, he needs to go and take it up with Mauricio Suleiman, right? Man, because he's nowhere in the record books for being fucking undisputed. Mauricio Suleiman can say whatever the hell he wants to say out of his mouth. But if it's not documented facts, it doesn't fucking exist. Right? It doesn't exist. You can say whatever the hell you want to say. Pigs fly. Is it true? Is it true? I got a magic bean, right? You pour water on it. It grow legs. It grow wings. And you can hop on the back of the, the magic bean. I can say any damn thing. But does that mean that it's true? No. Anybody can say anything. If it's not documented, if he's not on record, then it doesn't exist. Right? Then it doesn't exist. So stop coming up with these, oh man, but Tszyu was undisputed. Well, Tszyu needs to go and talk to fucking Mauricio Suleiman and tell Mauricio Suleiman to tell everybody else, right, in the sports world that his ass was undisputed so they can document it and put it down. So when we go through the record books, we can see Teofimo Lopez as undisputed champion, not a fucking boxing article. Not Mauricio Suleiman saying he was. No, we need proof with the name when he did it. What year did he do it? What fighter did he fight to get it? None of that stuff exists, but it still got, these certain content creators still trying to run around. Tszyu was undisputed just to try to trash Devin. It's pathetic. Just to try to say that Tszyu was undisputed before Devin. And it's not even fucking true. Sad. Just to try to run with that narrative, you guys. And this is what it's all about. Y'all know that's what it's all about. Man, now for all the people who think that Tszyu was undisputed, I need you guys to call Mauricio Suleiman and tell him to tell the sports world. Tell him to tell CBS Sports, boxing, that Tszyu was undisputed so they can document it, so they can put it down. And they can have the video with it when he won undisputed. You see that they had every video with the, they had every video with the person when they won undisputed. So stop. But this is just the narrative that's just gonna get pushed in boxing, you guys. Y'all hit that like, subscribe if y'all new to the channel, man. Or just the narrative that they gonna push in boxing. We know this. Man, but people though, they'll finally get it though. Man, a lot of these PBC fanboys though, they really happy that the Terrence Crawford getting froze out. Oh yeah, man. No, let's listen to the hater. For non the hater, let's listen to this hating dude. Hater.
No, it doesn't. But if it automatically goes back if he drops it, why fight him? Why let him have it to begin with? Why not keep it? You already have it. He has it with Tim. They have it with Tszyu, and they got it with Fundora. It's going to be one or the other. Are going to own both of those. Fighting Terrence Crawford for Tszyu means Terrence Crawford is probably going to win that fight. If I'm the PBC, I'm like, no, because Terrence is not reliable. If Terrence was reliable, yes. Terrence was reliable, yes. If Terrence Crawford was somebody you knew was going to fight on a PBC card next, and after that, absolutely.
There you have it, man. That dude is a hater right there. So Don't ever let him tell you, oh no, man, like, I never talked bad against the fight. I never said nothing that they shouldn't fight Terrence Crawford. I never said that they shouldn't fight Terrence Crawford. Yes, you did. Hater. Hater. The man is a proven ducking, but a boxing fan. Say they a boxing fan, but they are, condoning Tim Tszyu or Fundora ducking Terrence Crawford. Ducking. They condoning ducking. And Fanon just said it. Oh man, but if he was reliable, who was fucking more reliable? Earl Spence Jr. or Terrence Bud Crawford? If they pay fucking Terrence Crawford some guaranteed money, he might go over there. But he not going over there on no fucking wing and a prayer. What's wrong with y'all? I'm just gonna go and sign with the PBC. They ain't gonna give me no money, man, like a shit. Then they gonna stagnate out my fucking career to try to get me beat. Like they did Manny Pacquiao. Y'all think he's stupid? Ain't nobody stupid. They gonna stagnate my career on out. If I sign a 3-fight deal, if Crawford signed a 3-fight deal with the PBC right now, his last fight will be when he fucking 40. I bet. His last fight will be when he's 40 years old. And whoever want to bet, bro, now we can bet on that one. If Terrence Crawford signs a 3-fight deal with the PBC right now, he's 36, about to be 37. If he signs a 3-fight deal right now, he won't get out the deal until he's 40. Who want to bet? They did it to Manny Pacquiao. They literally did it to Manny Pacquiao. So you can't, hey, I got an example. Manny Pacquiao signed to the PBC in 2018, 3-fight deal, 2018. He didn't get out of that damn contract until what, October of 2021. When he fought Udenis Ugas. That was his last fight on the PBC. So it took them 3 years to get him 3 fights. The great, legendary Manny Pacquiao, 8-division world champion. It took them 3 years to get him 3 fights. And you think that they won't do that shit to Crawford, who's not, who don't have the credentials as a Manny Pacquiao, who haven't sold as many pay-per-views as Manny Pacquiao? Y'all got to be crazy. Right? Then the PBC, they so dirty, got Manny Pacquiao stripped. Got the man stripped. Yeah, Al Heyman got him stripped for inactivity when it's they damn job to get him a fight. Bro, dirty. Got the man stripped for inactivity. He got stripped for inactivity. But it was the PBC job to get him a fight. Bruh, come on, man. But this is what people want people to do, though, right? You see Boots. Look at Boots. Boots is 26, right? By the time Boots get a fight with the PBC, he gonna be fucking 27. You see Boots? Man, his last fight with the PBC, he was what? He was 25, about to be 26, right? His next fight, he gonna be 27. Right? But they don't stagnate people's careers, right? They just keep you rolling. They just keep you rolling. Keep you rolling. They don't stagnate your career over there. Yes, they do. And it's a fact they do. We have several examples. Right? Signing for a rematch held him up for a year, and I can't even imagine a 3-fight deal. Come on. You can't even imagine a 3-fight deal. A rematch held this man up for a year. Now, I'm willing to bet anybody if Terrence Crawford signs a 3-fight deal with the PBC, his last fight will be when he's 40 years old. Right? But this is what they want. True boxing fans don't want a boxer to be stagnated. True boxing fans don't want, these boxers to be fucking inactive. A true boxing fan don't want that. No, a true boxing fan want to see these guys in the ring as much as possible. As many times as they can get in the ring a year, we need to see them. Right? No, because I think Boots' birthday in June. Yeah, so Boots was 26, right? He had just turned 26 when he fought Villa. Just turned 26. Now he's about to be 27 when he gets his next fight with the PBC. Right? Then his next fight probably be, when he's 28. Then his next fight gonna be when he's 29. That's only 4 fights. I guess. Yeah, like 40 years old, man. Look, you know that 913. You already know, man. Like we've been studying the PBC. Like for the PBC to get Manny Pacquiao stripped, right? How you gonna strip a man for inactivity? Right? The WBA, they strip him for inactivity. And then who did they get a belt to? Who did they get a belt to? They gave it to Yordenis Ugas. Right? Because they was trying to make a fight between Yordenis Ugas and Errol Spence Jr. earlier in 2021. Right? But everybody trashed the fight. Right? Everybody was against the fight a little bit. But that was just a play. That was a play because Manny Pacquiao, don't y'all remember, he went into the fake negotiations with Crawford. Don't y'all remember that? He was in the fake negotiations with Crawford. And why do I say they fake? Because Manny Pacquiao had one more fight on the PBC. So there's no way that he was going to go to Top Rank, right, and negotiate with Crawford, because Crawford was still on Top Rank at that time. Y'all got the y'all got to read through the lines, right? You got to shuffle through the bullshit, right? Then what happened? Soon as that fight break down with Terrence Bud Crawford and Manny Pacquiao, right? Which it was fake from the start, right? Because the money never showed up. Remember, the money wasn't real. The money wasn't real, right? That was a stall tactic. That was a stall tactic to keep Terrence Crawford off of Errol Spence Jr. ass then. Right? Because they knew at that point, Terrence Crawford, he wanted the Manny Pacquiao fight better. I mean, like more than Errol Spence right there at that time. Right? So they threw Manny Pacquiao at him, knowing that Manny Pacquiao ain't gonna never fight this man. Soon as negotiations broke down, what happened like a week later? What did Errol Spence Jr. come out and tweet? Blame Bob. Blame Bob. Propaganda. Blame Bob. Right, when it's the PBC. Blame Bob. It's like, blame Bob for what? Then what happened? Errol Spence Jr. has a fight with Manny Pacquiao like that. How did they negotiate that fight so fast? You know how? Because they was already negotiating when Terrence Bud Crawford was in the fake negotiations. Right? Go and look how quick the fight was made. Go and look how quick that fight was made. Man, and what did the PBC fanboys say? Hey, man, but when you really want to fight somebody, man, Man, it don't take that long, man, for a fight to be made, man. When you really want to fight somebody, it don't take that long. Yes, that's true, right? Yes, that's true. But we already know that Manny Pacquiao wasn't gonna fight Terrence Bud Crawford. He's on top rank. He's on the PBC. We know this fight isn't gonna happen, right? And man, and that's what happened. That's what happened. Then what happened on the man? And then what happened at the end of that? Earl Spence Jr. He probably wasn't in shape, right here or something like that. Injury report. Earl Spence Jr. get injured. Eye injury. Oh, he gets beat up by the sparring partner. Now Earl Spence Jr. has a retina, detached retina. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, right? But you know what else? You know who else got injured? You know who else got injured? What a fucking coinky dink. The guy who Eudanis Ugas was fighting got injured at the same time Earl Spence Jr. get injured. What the fuck is this? Now, what's the odds? See, now I always come back to this. Now, what's the odds of Eudanis Ugas, right? The fighter who Eudanis Ugas gonna fight getting injured, and Earl Spence Jr. getting injured at the same damn time? What's the odds of that one happening? Right? Come on, man. Timing is everything. I try to tell people timing is everything. This is why I keep on trying to tell y'all that this is probably be a setup for Tim Tszyu to lose against Fundora. Man, because he's been prepping for one style this whole time. Right? He's been calculated on one style this whole time. Now, all of a sudden, he has to switch it up. Right? Within a week. 2 weeks, he has to switch it up. Same shit they did to Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was fighting a southpaw, right? In Earl Spence Jr. He was fighting a southpaw in Earl Spence Jr., who's not a counterpuncher, right? But he got in the ring with an orthodox fighter who's a counterpuncher, who has a decent right hand. And we already know that the southpaw is, right, what? Vulnerable to a right hand. Right? And they did that. Why? Because they needed to build up Eudanis Ugas' name to sell him with Earl Spence Jr. It's the man, it don't even be that hard to figure out. It's like, man, like they about to just build up Ugas so he could try to sell with, right? So he could try to sell with Earl Spence Jr., right? Because the fight was trash. Wasn't nobody even talking about the fight. But if Ugas can beat somebody, right? Oh, he beats Manny Pacquiao. Now the fight can probably do something. This is what it's all about. Come on. Now, I want y'all to go back and look at the footage and go and look at who Eudanis Ugas was training with. That's around the time Eudanis Ugas was in the ring with Shakur. That's around the time that he was in the ring with a couple of southpaws. Y'all better, bruh, come on, man. Like the PBC got plays, man. They got a lot of plays, man. Like, and y'all don't be, man, a lot of people don't catch on to their plays, but I see their pattern. They be having plays, and you be like, damn, bro, like, I wonder if this play gonna work. Yep, it's gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna work. Plays, like, now, and what I'm saying, do that make any sense to you guys? Do that make any sense? Right? Eudanis Ugas is training with southpaws. Training with southpaws. Right? They pull out Earl Spence Jr., right? Eye injury, my eye, right? They pull him out, injury. They pull out Eudanis Ugas' opponent with an injury. Now Eudanis Ugas and Manny Pacquiao, they got the fight. But you know the only difference? You know the only difference? Is that Manny Pacquiao was training for a southpaw, not an orthodox fighter. And Udanis Ugas was already training for a southpaw the whole fucking time. Because he already knew he was going to get that Manny Pacquiao fight to build up his resume. So he can get sold to Earl Spence Jr. Right? It's what it's all about. But yeah, you guys, man. Man, but boxing is crazy. Boxing is like a, it's like, man, it's like love and boxing and hip hop. Love and boxing. Love and boxing, man. They probably need to come out with a show like that. Love and boxing, right? Man, follow these boxers around, all this drama, all this. Man, but people capping and lying and coming up with excuses, and doing this and doing that. This is why I think, though, man, that they could be trying to set up Tim Tszyu, right? Man, because Tim Tszyu, he been, right, like he was about to fight Keith Thurman, who's a mover, counterpuncher type, right? Now he's about to fight a pressure fighter, right, who throws a lot of punches. Totally different style. On 2 weeks' notice. If it was 2 weeks. Come on. And this fighter is 6'5", 6'6". Could be the setup, man. Could be the setup. It could be the setup. Right? But yeah, though, you guys, man. But your boy gonna leave it right there. Leave it right there. Leave it right there. It's time to get some breakfast in my system. I appreciate every last one of you guys, man, for coming through. Okay, now what you say, 913? PBC uses inactivity as a weapon. Fighters are so starved. Yep. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point right there. Yep. They use inactivity as a, as a mechanism, as a starving mechanism to these guys. Man, that's crazy, man. Like man. But did I say anything wrong, right? Leave it in the comment section, right? Like if you don't agree, you don't agree. But hey, Jerombo's in this, he's wasting time. We all see it. Hopefully by the time we get up off this live, right, that him and Cody Crowley, they got a deal set and they're about to get a venue or whatever. Hopefully. But wasting time over there, you had your last fight, you had turned 26. Now you about to have another fight, you about to turn 27. So you're going to have to wait a year, a year at a time to get fights with the PBC. Pacquiao and Jeff Horn all over again. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is exactly what it is. This is exactly what it is. Right, man? Look, because if Fundora win, they're going to keep Fundora away from Crawford. They're going to keep them both away from Crawford. Right? They're going to advise Tim Tszyu. See, look, they trying to get in Tim Tszyu ear right now to advise him not to take on the Crawford fight. Right? And his manager is falling for it. Right? Like his manager falling for it. His manager is falling for it. We don't really know what Tim going to do, but, man, now you bringing up Spence just out of nowhere. So that's weird. But we don't know officially what he's going to do. But, bro, that's just weird. So we're going to see how it play on out. But it's just like Jeff Horn and Manny Pacquiao. Like Manny Pacquiao, he could have, like everybody was saying, oh, Jeff Horn, he got a gift decision. Jeff Horn, he went to Australia and he got a gift decision. But they offered Manny Pacquiao a rematch. And they was willing to do it in the States. They said, yeah, man, we can have a rematch and we can do it whatever. And Manny Pacquiao turned it down. Because Manny Pacquiao already know he was going to beat Jeff Horn. Right? Manny Pacquiao was going to beat Jeff Horn in a rematch. But he already know who was coming for his ass. Right? Terrence Bud Crawford. He already knows this. If I beat Jeff Horn in a rematch, I'm going to have the WBO super title. And who's coming for me? Terrence Bud Crawford. Because he's moving up to 147. And I don't want no problems with that shit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sign to the PBC for a 3-fight deal. And it end up fucking up his, end up, man, bro, like end up messing him up. Right? I'm going to sign a 3-fight deal with the PBC just to get away from Crawford. Right? Man, because at that time, because around this time, Bob Arum didn't care. Right? He will feed Manny Pacquiao to Crawford at that time. Yes, he was protecting him at one point because he was bringing in a lot of dough from the Philippines. He was protecting the man, no doubt. But it got to the point he like, oh, well, like, I got to build up my black fighter. Now, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't doing what you was doing now, Manny Pacquiao. Right? Like, you ain't doing what you was doing back in the day. You ain't selling all those pay-per-views. You ain't doing all that no more. Right? I got to build up this guy now. And that's what happened. See, Manny Pacquiao seen that. He seen like, oh man, bro, he favoring Crawford now. Nope, let me get up out of here. They promised me the Mayweather fight. Right, he go over there and Mayweather ain't gonna fight that man. We all knew that Mayweather wasn't gonna fight him again. Like, yeah, though, you guys. But salute. I appreciate every last one of you guys for coming through, rocking out with your boy for an hour and 52 minutes. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so y'all can be notified. It's Odilo TV. I'm gone, y'all. Peace. Have a blessed day.